Yeah, sorry sir, sorry for that, sorry for delay. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep. I welcome all for this particular GATE fundamentals. Okay, and in this GATE fundamentals for computer science students, I already started this discrete mathematics course from Monday onwards. This is the fourth session in this, and in today's session we are going to discuss counting part 2. So in counting part 1 we try to take very basic level counting questions like sum rule and product rule. We also introduce the permutation formula. So let us take up some more problems and combinations also I'll try to introduce. Okay, which completes your basic counting techniques, my dear friends. And these basic counting techniques are needed for every topic. Okay, just one second. Hi sir, new student, very welcome, warm welcome sir. Okay, so let us start from here once again. Hi dear students, welcome to this BYJU'S exam prep, and uh, uh, we are doing this GATE fundamentals for computer science students, and I already started discrete mathematics basics topics. Ishwar, it is for new students only. It is for new students who want to start their journey. Okay, we learn in this GATE fundamentals how to think about a particular subject, how to know very basic, so that our future journey will be very cool. That is the basic idea, my dear friends. And this is about me, myself, Sridhar Dhulipala, having 20 plus years of teaching experience. My qualification is MTech Saka from NIT Karnataka Surathkal and MSc Mathematics from JNTU Hyderabad. I am associated with BYJU'S from past 2 years. You can join my Telegram group t.me _CS _Sridhar, okay, /CS _Sridhar, where you can get the regular updates about my classes, my dear friends. Okay, so let us start with the problems, my dear friends. Let us start with the problems. Hi sir, sorry Venkateshan, Ayushiraj, Pujita Reddy and Vinith. How many permutations of the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H? Number of permutations of the letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, which contain the string bad. It is same like today's my PPT. Maybe some virus. I don't know what happened. Suddenly it is misbehaving with me. Right. So with the bad examples we started. Now what is the answer? So here you want the string bad to be together. Bad, BAD, bad is one unit. That is BAD. 3 letters are already used. BAD are already used. Remaining are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units. So total you have to arrange 6 units, my dear friends. Total you have to arrange 6 units, my dear friends. How many ways you can arrange 6 units, my dear friends? How many ways you can arrange 6 units? How many ways you can arrange 6 units, my dear friends? 6 factorial ways. 6 units can be arranged in a line in how many ways? 6 factorial ways, which is 720. Now here, because you want the string BAD in that order only, BAD can be done in only one way. You should not arrange BAD. We should not arrange BAD here. BAD, because you want in that order only, BAD. So that can be done in only one way. So the number of arrangements in which BAD string is there is given by 6 factorial into 1, which is nothing but 720. Option B, which is option B, my dear friends. Very good. Agla samasya on your screen. Very good evening. Believe in karma. Very good evening. Next example. So there are 12 students in a party. 5 of them are girls. In how many ways can these 12 students, in how many ways these 12 students can be arranged in a row if there are no restrictions? There are 12 students in a party. 5 of them are girls. In how many ways can these 12 students be arranged in a row if there are no restrictions? See, my dear friends, 12 students are there. In that 5 are girls. So obviously 7 are boys. So you want to arrange these 12 members in which 5 girls are there, 7 boys are there. So here you want to arrange them in a row and you don't have any restrictions. So when you don't have any restrictions, whether they are boys or girls, it does not matter. You are just arranging 12 members. So 12 students without any restriction can be arranged in a line, without any restriction can be arranged in a line in how many ways, my dear friends? It can be arranged in 12 factorial ways. It can be arranged in 12 factorial ways. So no restriction, happy situation. What if I put a restriction? Now here I want the 5 girls to be together. I want the 5 girls to be together. 5 girls are there, 7 boys are there. I want 5 girls together. So when you want 5 girls together, they are like 1 unit. Remaining 7 boys, they are 7 units. Total 8 units you are arranging. So 8 units can be arranged in a line in how many ways? 8 factorial ways. But I said 5 girls together. I never said this girl first, this girl next, like that. I not given any ordering for the girls. I not given any ordering for the girls. So for each of these arrangements, the 5 girls can be arranged among themselves. They can arrange among themselves in 5 factorial ways. So the number of arrangements would be 8 factorial into 5 factorial. 8 factorial into 5 factorial. Very good, very cool, very nice. सुपर वेंगिडेशन. अगला समस्या on your screen. Suppose there are 12 students in a party. So you can say party or in a class. Okay, if you don't like party, you can say class. It does not matter. In how many ways can these 12 students be arranged in a row if no 2 girls are adjacent? You don't want any 2 girls to be adjacent. No 2 girls are adjacent. No 2 girls are adjacent. So when you want no 2 girls to be adjacent, who are not having any restriction? Who are not having any restriction? किसके ऊपर कोई restriction नहीं है? इस प्रॉब्लम में किसके ऊपर कोई भी restriction नहीं है? On boys. So boys do not have any restriction. So first arrange them. 7 boys, you arrange them because they do not have any restriction. Obviously in a line. So they can be arranged among themselves in 7 factorial ways. They can be arranged among themselves in 7 factorial ways. Because they do not have any restriction. They do not have any restriction. Now, consider one such arrangement. Consider one such arrangement. Of course, there will be total 7 factorial such arrangements are there. Consider one such arrangement like B1, B2 and so on, B7. Where if you arrange girls, no 2 boys are together. Sorry, no 2 girls are together. Where if you arrange the girls, no 2 girls will be together. Obviously, Where you have to arrange the girls? Where we arrange the girls so that no two girls are together? We have to arrange the girls between boys. So in the gaps, if you arrange the girls, then no two boys are together. Please note this, my dear friends. Whenever you are having n objects in a line, there will be n plus 1 gaps. So we are having 7 boys, means there are 8 gaps. You have to arrange how many girls? 5 girls. So arrange the 5 girls in 8 gaps, which can be done in 8p5s. It can be done in 8p5s. So you are arranging, arrangement is permutation. 8p5s you can arrange them. You can arrange them in 8p5s, my dear friends. Arrange them. This is for one arrangement. See, for one arrangement there are for one arrangement there are 8p5 arrangements of girls. Then for 7 factorial arrangements, total how many arrangements would be there? So the number of arrangements in which no two girls are adjacent is given by 7 factorial into 8p5. 7 factorial into 8p5. Perfect, Shyam. You're back. Now let us see the same story for circular situation. We are having 6 boys, of course not same story, story is slightly different. 6 boys and 5 girls are to be seated around a table. Find the number of ways in which it can be done without any restriction. No restriction here. Without any restriction. Without any restriction. So here total 11 people are there. So 11 students, I'm just calling them as students. You want to arrange them in circle. 11 students can be arranged in a circle in how many ways? See, in a circular permutation, you have to fix one object. So 10 more will be there. You have to arrange them linearly. That is 10 factorial ways. Without any restriction is a simple problem, which is 10 factorial. Without any restriction, it is a simple problem. Okay, why 10 factorial by 2, Nana? See, Shyam, when it is the human beings or people, cyclic and that is clockwise and anti-clockwise permutations are considered to be different. Clockwise and anti-clockwise permutations are considered to be different. Generally that by 2 you do it for, flower beads type of problem. See, when you have 11 flower beads, whether you arrange them in a clockwise or anti-clockwise, it would be same. Even in the graph theory also, the story is same. Graph theory, whether this cycle or this cycle, they are one and the same. So there we are going to divide by 2. But here you can't divide by 2. For example, if you are having 3 members ABC, ABC is different from ACB. ABC is different from ACB. So here by 2 will not be there, Mr. Shyam. By 2 will not be there, Mr. Shyam. Is the idea clear? समझ में आया? Venkateshan, it is a cyclic permutation. It is a cyclic permutation. In cyclic permutation, for example, you take the same thing. I'll take a simple example for you. When you have 3 objects, ABC, CAB, and BCA, these are linearly different. These 3 are linear permutation, and in line they are different. But when you put them in a circle, If you see from here, it is ABC. It is actually CAB, but if you see from here, it is ABC. And if you see from here, it is ABC. That is by changing your point of view. By changing your point of view, there are different permutations. By changing your point of view, there are different permutations. Okay, but here you see from any direction, there are different permutations only. So 3 linear permutations can give you 1 cyclic permutation. Similarly, if you are having n objects, n linear permutations can give you 1 cyclic permutation. So for n objects, there are n factorial linear permutations. So for n factorial linear permutations, how many cyclic permutations you are having? And that is nothing but n factorial into 1 by n, which is nothing but n minus 1 factorial. So because of this reason, when you are having 11 objects in a cycle, there will be 11 minus 1, that is 10 factorial cyclic permutations. So there are only 10 factorial cyclic permutations. Is this clear, Mr. Vengadeshan? Is this clear, Mr. Vengadeshan? Perfect. Super. Next question. 6 boys and 5 girls are to be seated around a table. Okay, sir. Find the number of ways this can be done in each of the following cases. You have to tell me in each of the following cases, that is, how many ways there are no 2 girls are at side. See, we solved earlier linear case, now we are seeing cyclic case. Here also, boys do not have any restriction. First, arrange 6 boys. You can arrange 6 boys in a circle in 5 factorial ways. You can arrange 6 boys in a circular manner in 5 factorial ways. So let me consider one such arrangement. Let me consider one such arrangement. That is boy 1, boy 2, boy 3, boy 4, boy 5 and boy 6. See, these are the arrangements. Now, where if you arrange the girls, no 2 girls are adjacent in the gap. In the gap. My dear friends, ध्यान से देखिएगा. See, when you are having n objects in a line, there will be n plus 1 gaps. But when you have n objects in a cycle or a circle, there will be n gaps only. So here, 6 boys in a cycle or circle, there will be 6 gaps. So you have to arrange 5 girls in how many gaps? 6 gaps. 5 girls can be arranged in 6 gaps in how many ways? Now it's a circle. Na? Is there any difference in the answer? Is there any difference in the answer for circular permutation? See, some people worry about it. But my dear friends, when you are arranging the boys, already you fixed some object. So again, you don't have to do the fixation every time. You don't have to do this fixation every time. So you can happily do this in 6p5 ways. You can do it in 6p5 ways. So for one arrangement, there are 6p5 arrangements. Then for 5 factorial, how many arrangements would be there? The number of arrangements in which, very good, Shambhavu. So the answer would be 5 factorial into 6p5. So that is the required answer, my dear friends. Super. Thank you, Ashan. Very happy to hear that. Congratulations and all the best for your future endeavors. Okay. You can also tell me your rank maybe here or separately you can ping me. You can join my Telegram group. Okay, we can discuss. If you are having any other general discussions also, you can talk. Thank you very much for your gesture. Wow, that's beautiful, sir. 435. Are you regular student? Yeah, general student or self-study student? Ashan, Asan, are you regular student or self-study student? I think self-study regular student would have. Wow, salute, big salute, sir. Very good, very good. Great to hear that. Great to hear that. Okay. Now here you want all girls to form a single block. All girls form single block. So 5 girls are like one block and remaining 6 units, 6 you boys. So total 7 units. So 7 units in a circle. 7 units in a circle can be arranged in 6 factorial ways. See, for everyone, the probability of success should be equally likely. See, for example, there's a self-study student. Okay. So now you can say 10 students are there, maybe 10 factorial ways. Possibilities are there for your ranks. Right. See, my dear friends, any sincere preparation, the gate rank is a side effect for your preparation. Okay. But you already keep one big, hurdle or big, what do you call that? Stressful thing in my mind, like I need to get the gate rank. It troubles you. First, prepare. First, you have to start the preparation because the gate preparation methodology is slightly different from your university examination preparation. It is not a pattern based examination. So you need to understand that particular preparation methodology first of all. We are conducting regular workshop regularly. Please do attend some of the workshop. They are for free to help you in understanding the preparation methodology for gate examination. Okay. Then you need to see that this examination is not cleared by understanding. Understanding is the first step. Understanding is the first step. Then you have to apply. Application is very important. Okay. So some student may say that because of me some rank, nothing happens like that. The effort of the faculty will be very nominal. I'll guide you through the process, preparation methodology I'll give you, proper results I'll give you, proper way to handle those results I'll tell you. And if a new problem comes, because in GATE generally problems will not be repeated, you will be ready for it. And you should be ready for that. Okay. So it's not like, I studied 5 problems, I'll get this rank. I studied 10 problems, I get this rank. It won't happen like that. Okay. It won't happen like that. And it is not a blueprint. There is no blueprint for GATE examination. Okay. It is very simple, even though there is no blueprint for this. Simple in the sense, those who properly know the rules can apply. It's very simple. But unfortunately, the preparation methodology is different from your university examination. That is a pattern based. It is not at all a pattern based exam. Right. So you got this. We'll come to this. Sorry for that. In between, I'm going somewhere. Now you want all the girls together. So first 7 units can be arranged. For each of these, the 5 girls can be arranged in 5 factorial ways. So very good. Some people already answered 6 factorial into 5 factorial. The next question. The next question. Number of ways of arranging 26 letters in English alphabets in a row such that there are exactly 5 letters between X and Y. There are exactly 5 letters between X and Y. See, you know, English alphabets, of course, again, there may be some confusion like, sorry, is it, uppercase or lowercase? See, generally from the given information, we try to, fix certain things. Okay, otherwise, every time you have to give a lot of information for every problem. So generally some basic assumptions we make it based on the given information and we solve it. Now look here, sir, there are 26 letters and you want between X and Y, you want 5 letters. You want between X and Y, 5 letters are there. X, Y are fixed, 5 letters. See, other than X, Y, how many letters are there? Other than X, Y, how many letters are there? "24". Very good. Sham is little nearer. Venkateshan is little far away. So, this 5 from remaining 24, you select 5 and you arrange them. You select 5 letters and arrange them. So, 5 letters will come here. So, 5 plus XY, 7 letters are already fixed. So, this XY together with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters, 7 letters, they always should come together. They always should come together. So, it is 1 unit. Other than this, how many are there? 19 units. So, this is entirely 1 unit. Other than this, there are 19 units. So, totally there are 20 units. And this XY, what do you call that? Block, you can call it. That block can come anywhere, but it will come as a single block. So, this block 1 and remaining 19 letters, these 20 can be arranged in how many ways? See, these 20 can be arranged in how many ways? These 20 can be arranged in 20 factorial ways. Okay, see, first selecting 5 letters and arranging, that is 24 P5 ways. For each of this, this entirely form 1 block. Remaining 19, 20 blocks. These 20 blocks can be arranged in 20 factorial ways. Okay. Now, what is the answer? So, for each of that, this is 20 factorial. So, the people generally feel 24 P5 into 20 factorial is the answer. But here, I mentioned that between X and Y. But did I mention that X first and Y next? Did we mention that X first and Y next? Or Y first and X next? So, for each of these, XY can be arranged in 2 factorial ways. So, 24 P5, for each of that, there will be 1 unit plus 19, 20 factorial ways. And for each of this, because XY can be arranged among themselves in 2 factorial ways. So, into 2 factorial ways, yes. See, if I say that XY order is fixed, that 2 factorial will not be there. If I said that XY order is fixed, then that 2 factorial will not be there. Otherwise, that 2 factorial will be there. Okay. See, my dear friends, before continuing further, let me tell you some important things. Basic counting, we know sum rule. For sum rule, the events should not have any common elements. And for product rule, the events must be independent. Then directly you can do sum rule and product rule. And we also discussed yesterday about indirect counting, one of the best and very important counting technique. Okay. Then I started with number of permutations and number of combinations. See, generally one very important thing which we need to understand, what is this permutations and what is this combination? Generally they say permutations and combinations. Permutations and combinations. See, my dear friends, suppose this is a regular example always I give. Suppose I have 10 books, okay, and I have a rack which can accommodate only 6 books. So because I can accommodate only 6 books, you select 6 books first. Then the selected 6 books you arrange in the rack. Arrange 6 books in rack. The process of selection is combination. The process of selection is combination. So we denote it here as 10C6. We are selecting 6 out of 10 objects. We are selecting 6 out of 10 objects. What about permutation? What about permutation? What about permutation? Is it arrangement? What is permutation? Sir, please do answer questions so that I can continue properly. See, generally people feel the arrangement is permutation, but that is wrong. Permutation is the entire process of selection followed by arrangement is permutation. Permutation is the process of selection followed by arrangement. Just arrangement is not permutation. See, this part is 10p6. Whereas this portion only arrangement. This portion only arrangement, 6 objects in 6 places. It is just 6 objects are already there or 6 books are already there arranged in 6 places. So it is just 6 factorial. So here combination is selection, permutation is selection followed by arrangement, or selection followed by arrangement is permutation. So here NCR formula, for those who do not know, n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. See, I suggest all of you to practice this. Okay, maybe for 1 hour. Suppose you are very bad at this, do practice. Take different numbers and do practice it. Then NPR will be simply n factorial by n minus r factorial. See, this is NCR and NPR formula, my dear friends. NCR and NPR formula. And if you observe, this NPR can be obtained as NCR into r factorial also. Because if you multiply NCR with r factorial, you are going to get NPR. So like that also you can understand that. Like that also you can understand that permutation is selection followed by arrangement. See, there is one very interesting part. There is one very interesting part called combinatorial reasoning. Some results we try to understand. There are some results we try to understand using combinatorial reasoning, that is selection followed by arrangement. See, this result I can arrange as permutation means selection followed by arrangement, then I can get this formula. Selection followed by arrangement, I can get this particular formula, my dear friends. Is the idea clear? Is the idea clear? Yes or no? Are people here or my voice is coming? I do not understand what is happening. Yeah. Like, And one important point I want you to understand here is, please practice this with numbers. Of course, there are some standard formulas for NC0 is, NCN is 1. Okay. NCR is equal to NCN minus R. If some time permits, I also try to explore these properties for you. But basic formula, you should know it. See, for example, when we want a simple problem like this, people are having difficulty in this. 7C2, they can't do it. Even in the previous problems, you got some permutations like 24P5. 24P5, people leave it as it is. Okay, if your answer is in that form, fine. But sometimes you have to simplify. It is 24 factorial by 24 minus 5, that is 19 factorial. 24 factorial by 24 minus 5, that is 19 factorial. So what happens? 24, 23, 22, 21 and 20. That 19 factorial get cancelled. See, basic calculations, if you do not know it from today, continue, sir. But this is important. Simple basic permutation combination formula, if you do not know, then you are in deep trouble, my dear friends, for these topics. They are useful not only in discrete mathematics, they are also useful in your aptitude part. And you know, almost basic mathematics and aptitude, you know how many marks? Almost 30 marks. Okay. See, almost you can qualify your GATE examination with, actually for computer science students, engineering mathematics 15 marks, aptitude 15 marks, sometimes discrete mathematics, weightage will be more than that 15 also. So you can directly qualify with these two subjects only. First, try to see whether we can basically at least qualify this examination or not. Okay. So people not qualifying this examination, like hardly 17% people are qualifying, means that tells you the standard of the students, okay, in engineering colleges. And with that standard, you want to get placements, it is highly impossible, my dear friends. See, generally people don't have any basic subject knowledge. They want to learn some course in, in Hyderabad, there is a place called Amirpet. Okay. There people learn the courses for 3-4 months. With some fake experience, they get jobs. And those people who do these things, they are the first people who come out of, these are the first people who come out of, the companies in the time of recession. Got it? One second, sir. Yeah. Please try to answer this. Very good, Shyam. Super. The number of ways to select two vowels. See, you all know vowels and consonants. A is vowel, A-E-I-O-U. O, I, A-O-I. Only these are the vowels. Remaining L, G, R, T, H, M, S. So there are 3 vowels. And how many consonants? 7 consonants. There are 3 vowels and 7 consonants. You want to select, suppose, let me tell you this. Suppose if I want to say that I want to select 5 letters, it's very simple problem. Select 5 letters from algorithms. So in this case, it does not matter whether they are vowels or consonants. Total 10 letters are there. From that, you have to select 5 letters. But here you need to understand one thing, sir. Selection problem. Most of the people have problem with selection problem. So let me just clear this and tell you. See, suppose if I ask, select 5 letters from algorithms. See, I'm taking this example to explain the concept of combinations. Okay. 10C5 happily you can do it. But actually this tensify, you know how it is made up of in this particular problem? We are having vowels and we are having consonants. 3 vowels are there and 7 consonants are there. See, this 5 may be formed with 3 vowels and 2 consonants. It may be formed with 2 vowels and 3 consonants, 1 vowel and 4 consonants, 0 vowels and 5 consonants. So normally, if you just ask the question like select 5 letters, it's a simple question. You can do tensify ways. But in this tensify, if you observe this particular case, actually we have 3 vowels and 5 consonants. How can you select 3 vowels and 2 consonants? How can you select 3 vowels and 2 consonants? Because when you say 3 vowels and 2 consonants, vowels must be selected from vowels only. Consonants must be selected from consonants only. So this can be done in 3C3 into 5C2 ways. So actually if you see this problem, he wants you to select 2 vowels and 3 consonants. That is, this is the situation he asked. He only asked this situation. How it can be done? 2 vowels and 3 consonants can be selected in 3C2. For each of these selections, 3 consonants can be selected in 7. Sorry, it is 7, na? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. It is 7, na? Seven C2, 3C2 into 7C3. This is 3C1 into 7C4. This is 3C0 into 7C5. So in this particular problem, he asked only this particular situation. But I want you to understand this entire story, because any question on selection must be from one of these categories. Must be from one of these categories. And if you add all these categories, you know, you are going to get this tensify. And remember, in this problem, this tensify can be obtained only by these 4 disjoint ways only. There is no other way. See, my dear friends, if you are having 3 vowels, 7 consonants, if you are having 3 vowels and 7 consonants, 5 letters can be selected in any of these ways only. 3-2, 2-3, 1-4, 0-5 only. Can you do it in like 2.5, 2.5? Or you can do it like 2.1 and 2.9 ways. Can you do like that? Can you have 2.1 vowel selected and 2.9 consonant selected? Can you have like that? Can you have such possibility? Can you have such possibility, Babu? See, if you do not understand, I'm telling you, if you do not understand what I'm saying, you always have problem with combinational problems. You solve 1,000 problems, even in this lifetime or next lifetime also, it would never be clear. This point I want you to understand before you actually start your combination questions. See, combination, you want to make a 5 combination. That 5 combinations from the given categories can be done in only these 4 ways. There is no other way. So any question which they ask must be based on one of these categories. For example, this question which he asked is based on this. I can ask you question, number of ways to select at least 2 vowels. I can ask you question, number of ways to select at least 2 vowels. At least 2 vowels means what, sir? 2 or more vowels. That is, I am asking these 2 situations. I am asking these 2 situations. Or I can ask you, number of ways to select only consonants. Number of ways to select only consonants. Then I am asking this situation. I am asking for this situation. See, when you do combination, this idea you should have, my dear friends. Without having this idea, blindly solving problems doesn't work, my dear friends. Yes, Shyam. Super. Correct. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Super. 100% correct. Yeah. So try this as homework or do it now. I'll explain the solution. We'll call it a day with this problem today. Tomorrow we'll do basic sets concepts, sets, relations, functions. Okay. See, I'll be doing very basic level problems, my dear friends. Very basic level problems as I done even in this sessions. Okay. And don't think about writing gate examination tomorrow. Your examination is 2024. Suppose you not started your preparation yet. These type of classes you have to see to understand how to think. First of all, your methodology or your way to think about the problem should be, first of all, it should be in a proper direction. Okay. If you don't learn how to solve problems properly, you will be solving problems daily. You will be collecting solutions and it is of no use, my dear friends. Stop collecting solutions, start solving problems. There may be 10 problems, at least 2 on your own. If you do it, that confidence you have to take it forward. So there are no one answering. D 31. Huh? No. Let us check. See, my dear friend, there are 5 papers. A student has to pass more papers than the number of papers in which he fails in order to be successful. So 5 papers are there, pass and fail. Let us see the possibilities. He may pass in 5 papers, then how many papers he is failing? 0. He may pass in 4, then 1 paper he is failing. 3 papers he passes, 2 papers he will be failing. 2 he passes, then 3 he fails. 1 he passes means 4 he fails. 0 he passes means 5 he fails. So 5 exams are there. Successful means what, sir? Number of passes must be greater than number of failures. Can you tell me what categories correspond to the situation where he is successful? When he will be successful? When he will be successful? Out of 5, if he pass in 5 papers, then he is successful. Out of 5 papers, if he pass in 4 papers, he is successful because 4 is greater than 1. If he pass in 3 papers, he is successful. But these cases, he is not successful. So the number of cases out of 5, you have to select 5 papers where he passes. Out of 5, he has to select 4 papers where he passes. And out of 5, he has to select 3 papers. Selecting either 5, selecting either 4, selecting either 3, then he will be successful. 5C5 is 1, 5C4 is 5, 5C3 is 10. So the answer is 16. Answer is very good, Shyam. Now you understood that. Very nice. So that is the story, my dear friends. So tomorrow we'll start with the next topic, sets. Even sets, very basic concepts of sets will be discussed, my dear friends. Am I clear? But please take such topics initially. Don't try to solve gate questions, my dear friends. Okay. Don't start with gate questions directly. Maybe 1 or 2 you may solve or 10 problems you may solve, but that is not the way to start. Don't start with solving problems. First start understanding some concepts. Try to see some exercise problems, maybe some workbook questions or some practice questions. Then you get to know the idea of this particular subjects or examination. Then you can take some of your gate questions, my dear friends. Okay, directly starting with gate questions is not a good idea, my dear friends. Okay, if you can solve it, that's wonderful. Okay, Maybe some people already they done preparation last year. Again, maybe they not got the best rank which they expected. They may be doing once again. Even then, directly attacking gate questions is not a good idea, because there are some problems. Because of that, your rank was not that good. Okay, there may be various other reasons also. So what I suggest, fix your concepts properly, then solve problems. So that's all for today. Have a nice day, sir. Good night. Any doubts? Sets tomorrow at 9 p.m. Tomorrow is, what is the day? 24th.